Yeah, you kind of think if Ali Carter's going to have any chance in this match, he needs a lot of help from his opponent.
One.
And he keeps potting these good balls, giving himself opportunities. Well, he's got to start converting these chances. Again, that was beautifully played and perfect on the black.
Eight. Nine.
Go into the bunch here and should screw the other red towards the left corner pocket here. Yeah, just like that. And then leave himself on the one to the right corner pocket.
16.
He's opened the reds beautifully.
$17.
Well, they're all there. He's created an opportunity where in normal circumstances you'd expect him to win the frame, but 5-1 down, he knows his next mistake's his last, or could be his last, so puts a different slant on it.
$22. 23. $30. $31.
You do often see this, a
30.
player who's a long way behind suddenly just opening the shoulders and just having a go.
$39.
But if he can do it for a couple of frames in a row, then it does put Alan on notice a little bit that he's going to have to get this match won.
$46. $47. $54. 55. $62. Yeah. $63.
Well, this break's been going 5 minutes, and he's just 2 balls away from securing the frame.
$70.
Played a cannon on the red, the outside one to the left of the 5, but knew he had this one as insurance should he miss the cannon. So that's the frame.
71.
So now he'd love to go on and clear the table, make a very big break, and would give himself a huge boost of confidence.
Yeah, he seems to have spent a lot of the day sort of embroiled in
76.
tactical exchanges, but of course this is the other side. We've seen this happen. Judd Trump in the English Open semi-final to John Higgins, 5-2 down,
77.
really struggling. Just produced a barrage of breaks to turn that round. These players are good enough to do it, frame after frame.
$84.
Yeah, in any sort of practice session back at the club, you
85.
would probably go quite often 9, 10, 11 times in a, clearing the table in a row on your own practicing. So it's not something that's unusual to a player to get on that kind of run and go a long time without missing a pot.
92.
Obviously a lot more difficult out in the arena, but that's why you practice. That's what you practice for, to be able to do that, to be able to go in these
93.
4 or 5 frame bursts.
Well, it's been short and very sweet, this frame for Ali Carter. There's the century. He's just 3 away now from making his 400.
100. 101. 108.
Well, 143 would set a
109.
decent target for the high break prize. You would think if anyone beats that, good chance it'll be a maximum.
$116. 118.
Right now it's a challenge for Carter. How close can he get to Allen? And of course, if he can, reel off a couple more
121.
frames, then he starts to think, well, I can win the match. Mark Allen's done nothing wrong really in this frame.
125. $130. $136.
A sublime 9 minutes from Ali Carter. That's how long this break has taken. The black for 143 total clearance. Wonderful stuff from the captain. Yeah, he enjoyed that, and so did the crowd here. Mark Allen even applauding as his lead is reduced to 5-2. Well, Ali Carter can't wait to break off here. I'm not surprised
Yeah,
after that
frame.
last frame. The 143 was brilliant. 5-2, he trails though. got to be said, Mark Allen has no real history of losing matches from well in front. I mean, every player has lost, you know, from 4-2 up in a best of 9 and so on, but he's not got a record really of failing to close them out. Not to say it won't happen. Obviously, Carter, if he can continue to play like he did in the last frame, can cause a threat. But Allen will get the chance, certainly, at some point to win it.
Foul and a miss. Ali Carter 4. Yep. Yeah. Ali.
It's a terrific shot. Great length on the cue ball. Well, the cue ball kept running in behind the yellow, as you see, covering that red near the pocket. Yeah, the safety stats very good from both.
You can see from that last view, it'd be pretty difficult to actually leave that red. It's near the left corner pocket. You have to really butcher the safety shot. So it's one of these instances where you might see all the reds pushed over to that side of the table. Could be a while to get resolved this situation. As we've seen from the stats, both players playing excellent safety, so you wouldn't expect unforced error. It may seem strange, but it wouldn't be the worst call for Iraq right now. It's hard to see how this situation will get resolved in the next 5 or 10 minutes, unless there's an absolute glaring error. Well, this is the last of the reds, which will go to the left-hand side of the pink. So all the reds on the left side of the table now, after this shot. Wow. I thought that's what was going to happen. He didn't play as thin as that.
Well, this frame is actually longer than the last, where we had the 1-4-3. Not a ball's been potted.
I was just about to say, I'm struggling to see a shot. And Mark's found something where he comes off the left cushion. The red that he was pointing the tip of his cue at hits that thin. It may plant the other red in the left corner, and the cue ball may escape back up the table. Missed the intended red. And if he's not left the red over the left middle, it's not the worst result at all.
Dashing
Okay,
ball.
there's a 3-ball plant there, but you know what are you going to get after you make the plant? Ali Carter was kind of frozen in time there, standing looking at that situation. Yeah, the 3-ball plant is not too difficult to pot the red that's over the pocket, but I can't see where the colour's coming from. Don't think pink goes to right middle. Just got to make sure you're playing the next shot. Make sure you do pot the red.
One. Yellow ball. Ali Carter, 1.
Well, he played the big shot. Couldn't really think of anything else. He worked out the plan. On another day, that black continues to be near the opposite corner pocket. Had that gone wrong, he would have been leaving the lot on potentially for Carter. So he's forced his way in. Let's see how far Mark Allen can get now towards the winning line in this match.
Well, the way he struck that black, it just makes you feel really good. And I'd be surprised if he didn't win the match at this visit. Purely for the way he potted that black. Couldn't have struck it any better. The shot of a
9.
really confident snooker player.
16. 17.
This is a tournament where he does seem to produce the goods. It's his 9th appearance. It would be his 6th semi-final. Of course, he's a former winner and runner-up. Right from when he first turned professional, he always relished the big occasion. First ever match was in the old Northern Ireland Trophy. It was an invitation event. He was new on tour and
25.
invited in as the exciting new player from that part of the world and beat Steve Davis. Live on television, the next day beat John Higgins. But he'd come into the pro ranks having won every conceivable amateur title, so he was a winner before he'd even hit the big league.
31.
Maybe he just lost winning ways in the last month or so, but plenty of snooker left to play, not least for him, he hopes, here in Bolton this week.
$37. 38. 44. 45.
3 reds that are in a little bunch there to the left of the pink. I'm not sure if the right-hand side one goes to the left corner. If it does, you can play for that one. Play for a choice, actually, that one or the one that's closest to the left corner in the open. Not many pots away now from
51.
securing the match. Just having a look at that red there. Because in potting that will open up the other two.
Yeah, I think he's played with more authority than he did in the first match. He was maybe a bit edgy early on against Jimmy White, who did have chances against him, but as I say, right from the off tonight, he laid down a mark at the 135 in frame 1. He made another century, 100 exactly in frame 3.
He looks to have landed dead straight on this black, which is not ideal. He's black, red, and another colour. Now you see, not easy to get on the red. It's closest to the left corner. He looked at just following through the cue ball, leaving it on the black cushion. He's decided to settle and leave the plant. This is missable.
62.
And this is Ali Carter's last hope in this match. Sorry, second last. You'll be hoping that Mark Allen misses this black off the spot. There'll be no heroics with position with this. We make sure of the pot.
Well, he didn't get a look in the last frame, so this really was his first
70.
chance to win the match. He sort of bludgeoned his way in initially with that plant from long range and has kept going. Like another red here, and then that will be it.
$71.
Yeah, fine finish this from Mark Allen. Still time for another century.
78. $79.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself out there. As I said, this afternoon's match was one of those where the performance didn't really matter. It was just about getting in tonight's final of the group. If he played well this afternoon, it was a
85.
bonus, but he's really finishing this group off in style. This is as good as
86.
snooker I've seen Mark Allen play for a long time, and I actually include winning those titles. He's really looks like he's flowing a lot better. Playing the snooker that we know he can play.
92.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable game to play and to watch when he's like
93.
this. So, yellow for his
90.
third century of the night. Oh, what a shame.
98.
But he's got the win with that 98. So, for the sixth time from 9 appearances in the Champion of Champions, Mark Allen is into the semi-finals. He is the winner here on day one in Bolton. He's beaten Ali Carter by 6 frames to 2.